You're listening to Bodify Insider from Bodify Functional Fitness.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos al podcast Bodify Insider. Y lo prometido es deuda. Tenemos un nuevo invitado en el asiento caliente. Usted ya vio a Dan Silva en el asiento caliente. Usted ya vio a Bernardo en el asiento caliente. Pero ahora me da el honor de presentar a uno de los mejores coaches que Bodify Functional Fitness tiene, que no solamente es uno de los mejores coaches, sino que también recientemente se convirtió en papá de la bella Savannah.
Yeah.
¿Sí? Además de eso, es un Spartan Ultra, que bueno, cabe mencionar que tiene que renovar esos votos, ¿eh? No nada más porque lo haces una vez, quiere decir que ya eres un Ultra para siempre.
No, ya.
Soy simplemente paréntesis. Pero nos acompañó a dos grandes y muy difíciles carreras que ni una de las dos terminé. Utah y Vermont.
Yeah.
Chequen más detalles en otros podcasts anteriores, ahí donde me puedan ver llorando. Pero quiero dar la bienvenida a Pete Science y por supuesto, Pete, demos la bienvenida a Coach Nino.
What's up, Coach Nino?
Aplausos. There you go.
Yay. Okay.
Got special effects now. We got two.
Oh, yeah. I was about to ask if you guys were playing around with that or not. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Glad to have you here, man.
Excited.
All right, you're in the hot seat today.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're gonna have some fun today with Coach Nino.
This is that type of work where I have to put my hat behind my back.
There you go.
Just that.
Okay.
Serious.
All right,
Vamos a comenzar con las preguntas.
straight to it.
Tranquilos, son preguntas divertidas. Tú relájate, déjate querer. Aquí te vamos a tratar bastante bien, Coach Nino, ¿ok?
Okay.
Bueno, vámonos con la primera pregunta y bueno, yo inicio, ¿no?
Yeah.
Ok.
Straight
Nino, sabemos que las carreras como Utah y Vermont y otros muchos escenarios por los cuales te conozco, like for pushing limits, okay? You're known by pushing limits. What's the one workout you think everyone should try at least once and why?
I'm going to probably go with a cluster. And to be specific, a barbell cluster. Because it's a combination of multiple movements. A power clean, a front squat, an overhead press.
Degree of difficulty.
Exactly. You could do like an entire workout just with
Absolutely,
clusters.
yeah.
Obviously not every day, but
It's brutal.
Hashtag pélatela.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's going to be my answer.
Perfecto. Cluster.
All right.
Not my favorite.
Okay. I got question number 2. We know that you're a Spartan beast. What's the most memorable obstacle you've faced in those grueling ultras?
Oh.
And they were grueling, both of them. I raced them both with you, man. So I know that they're monsters. So
It has to go to Vermont. Both of them have like shared memories, right?
Right.
Mine's going to be Vermont when it comes to the heavy carry. Up Bear Mountain.
yeah,
And
I know what you're talking about.
And I say that because as I'm going up, I remember I'm like, holy snap, I'm feeling something on my leg. And then that second that I stated that, my leg just completely cramps up. And I'm like, oh.
That was mile what?
Dude, I can't. Everything was like the same mile to me. I'm being
It was like a
honest.
nightmare.
It's like like I tell
12
everybody.
or 13, mile 12 or 13.
Probably, well, it's in the second loop. It was in that second loop.
It was in the ultra loop, no?
And it was already in the ultra loop when that happened.
Okay.
Because I remember putting that down as like, I can't throw myself back because I'm falling down.
That was
I can't. And the funny thing about it is like, I can't put the weight, the heavy bag down because it was the bucket. I'm sorry, it was the bucket carry.
Yeah.
And it was the bucket. And if I let go of that bucket, it's going to roll down. And I'm seeing people marching up. So I'm like, dude, this is going to just be like, this is going to go
An
bad.
avalanche.
So yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah.
Y simplemente para que tengan una referencia, si ustedes están en un treadmill, los treadmills usualmente suben hasta 15%, probablemente ese grado, I don't know, it was like 40%? Probably?
I would say. Yeah,
45% on that incline. It's steep.
It's as steep as you're going to see. It's almost as steep as humanly possible to get up.
Si encuentro una foto, la voy a subir, ¿ok? Ahí se las
Yeah,
pongo.
you can't climb. You can't walk straight. Let's just be fair on that. You cannot walk straight. So trying to walk up with a weight, a bucket to be exact,
brutal.
that's something.
For sure. All right. Good answer.
Perfecto.
Good answer.
Ok, vámonos a movernos de los workouts a fatherhood, ¿ok?
Oh.
How has it been, ahora que eres papá, cómo ha sido like that mix between like being a dad and approaching fitness and your health?
Wow, that's a tough one because I'm still in the works of it. It's still for me. I'm still adjusting to it. I am going to be completely fair. I did try to keep myself in shape, but that didn't work out properly the first year. For the first couple of months, right? During like the last ending of Stephanie, if you're watching this, hi. During Stephanie's pregnancy and then Savannah's birth for the first 4 months. But it's been tough. But it's been challenging in the part where I learned how to build a schedule. And as you know, I can't do all my workouts like when I was preparing for an ultra. I can't do them all in one time, in one take. So it was probably something where I work out one, work out the other, and I make sure I had a proper routine set. And now I really do have to build routine. And that's something that Pete has always thrown at me. It's, hey, you have to have a schedule, you have to schedule. And my defense was like, why?
Now you know.
Now I know why. And, I'm still learning to it. So maybe this is not my best answer. And this is probably not going to be the best answer. And I'll come back to it when it comes to another day. So my apologies on that one. I don't have
there's no right answer, bro.
It's like it's still developing. It's still a developing routine where right now I'm preparing for a race, and I could tell you I'm dropping my weight. I'm going down. I'm eating properly now. There's no more cravings. It's just more of like when Savannah lets me.
Right. It's time management.
It's time management at that point. So when she takes a nap, I'm quickly eating and catching, but eating right. And then I'm...
Exacto, o sea, Savannah ahorita todavía es una bebé. Si te hacemos esta pregunta en 18 años y todavía no sabes, entonces you're in deep problem.
That'll be a problem.
Yeah.
There, we have to go to counseling at that point.
All right. Good answer, man. Good answer. I got next. You've been with Bodify for about 5 years now. Mm-hmm. Can you share one of your favorite coaching moments?
It would be a cliche answer to say everything has been a right moment and everything has been an amazing moment. This is probably me opening up a little bit more. The best coaching moment, damn, and I don't like singling one out because they've been for PT and from group classes, everything. It could go from Grover, from one client going to learning how to do a proper squat to heavyweights to another client, Benicio, doing a 30-inch box jump at his age, and teaching him how to conquer his fear. When it comes to Reina, running the half marathon for her very first time and running with her in that end. I'll send you that video. I forgot. That's that video that even had me a little teared up right there. I ran with her in her final, like ending her 13th. It was Nidia finishing that full marathon, over
Paris,
there
right?
in Paris, and I remember the grueling stuff.
Do you run next to her too?
I didn't get to it.
He wishes.
I wish though. But I remember being with her in text, sending her a text message.
She told me.
I think you guys seen that message before, and I've posted it once of me messaging her that she's almost done. I think everything, man. I can't. It's not a number one.
It's just such a when you mention all of those. We all have. He's got his. I've got mine, and it's those moments. I think I've mentioned this on podcasts before. Is when you just see progression from, they don't know how to move to accomplishing something that they never thought possible.
Right.
To me, those are the moments where, when you really, when they get it, when they come in and they have that scared face and they like, I don't belong here, when they think that about themselves and you mold them, or with your help, you and the other coaches, mold them into something that they never thought possible.
To
me, those are the moments that, make this job worthwhile.
I've always been one to say, if you're not one to, how did the quote go? I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now. It's just like I'm thinking of all these other moments because there's all these other clients that I want to mention and bring out, and you're not doing something you love when it's like, I have to come over here.
Right.
It's never like that for me. I always love coming here, and it
doesn't feel like work when you're in love with what you do.
And if you're in love with work, you're never working.
Right.
That's just my.
I know the quote you're talking about.
That's the quote that you're talking. So sorry, it's just a little like.
That's all right. That was a good one, man. But yes, I agree. This is the best job in the world when you take those moments and really just digest them, and they fill your heart, man.
It does.
The most powerful drug.
Absolutely. to quote Coach Yancey, the most powerful drug in the world, man. Fitness.
Perfecto. Ahora, mi turno again, okay? I think I know the answer for this one, pero vamos a ver. I think it's a good question because I already have. I was reading this question. I was like, I know mine.
Everybody knows theirs.
I guess. Okay, so, Nino, everyone, como lo estamos platicando, everyone has a guilty pleasure when it comes to food.
Oh, my God.
What's yours? And especially after a hard-ass workout.
Oh, my God.
What's the go-to, bro?
Like that, those Saturdays or Sundays.
I know it's going to shock you, and yes, I know what answer you're going to say. But if I had the opportunity to go to it, it's going to be noodles, man.
Noodles?
Japanese noodles, bro.
I knew you were going to say that. You love them. Yes, I know you love them.
Did you have the same one?
Noodles? Dije, ¿noodles o carne asada?
Oh, my God.
We went to Utah, and this guy has us at a noodle house.
Yeah.
I love noodles.
That was actually my first time on a noodle place.
Oh, my God. The first thing I want to do.
It was good, though.
Yeah, it was hella good. And, yes. Well, to me, it was hella good. I don't know.
It was good.
I don't know if you're just it was good. It was good.
As
it's
it is.
Different.
You could even see my text. We're planning in Austin, and everyone's saying, hey, where are we going to go eat after the race? The first thing I put, I'm going to get myself some noodles.
What's the name of that place in Austin?
They have like a Momofuku or something.
They have a Momofuku, and they also have another one. That's the one that I wanted to go the last time that we went, and I kept on stressing you guys, let's go, but it was closed at the time, so we couldn't go.
Yeah.
I'll bring
If I remember the name, ¿cómo?
Agashi? Yeah,
I'll put it here.
Yeah. You'll put it right.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. That was a good one.
Nice one.
All right, I got next. Okay, speaking of challenges, outside of Spartan races, what's one personal challenge you've overcome that you're very proud of? We're getting deep with Nino now.
This is getting deep, man.
Come on.
Like,
tell me that inner.
Learning how to do everything by myself.
Ooh.
Learning, getting multiple role models and learning from them. You know, I don't want to get deep into that. It's just literally that,
Yeah.
I had to learn from a lot of people of how to do things on my own. I started working my senior year in high school. I worked my senior year in high school, and I worked graveyards to be, so I was going to school, getting out of school, at 7 p.m., going to work at the LEA, taking down the football field, because at the time it was arena football, putting it for a concert or the Laredo Bucks amateur team, putting that, getting home at like 6 a.m., waking up at 7:30 to take the bus to school.
Yeah, man.
So I don't have to ask my mom for cap and gown or graduation ring. So I could do everything on my own.
Right.
So right now, even right now as a father, I'm still learning, not only towards fatherhood, but life in general. So I ask this guy questions. And sometimes I think I know the answers, and then they correct me with them. I get mad about it because I always get mad when it comes to these certain things. I'm doing it right. I think I'm doing it, but nah. And then when you generally tell me, the right answer, and I get shocked about it. I go over it. But yeah, learning how to do things on my own.
And it's a constant thing, man. I think we're all just learning on a daily basis. If you're not learning on a daily basis, even at my age, and then you're doing something wrong if you're not learning on a daily basis. So I give you props. You know, I know Nino's story for a little bit, and he's been, you did that. You went to the oil fields. He's been all over the place, man. And so he's just a little bit about Nino and my thoughts of him. He's a hard worker, man. And, he always tries his best. And I really respect that about him. So, good answer, bro.
Yeah, y como lo hemos dicho, ¿no? También aquí, y lo mencionas ahorita, Nino, like, tener ahorita so many role models, like, o sea, tener a Coach Dan, tener a Coach Bernardo, todos. Y no porque sean nuestros compañeros aquí en Bodify, pero son grandes personas, cada uno de ellos. Tony, o sea, puedo seguir mencionando nombres, no quiero dejar a nadie fuera. Right. Y creo que de todos aprendemos un poco de cada quien y tomamos lo mejor. Y bueno, es la cultura y es what is Bodify, sure. ¿no?
Yeah.
Entonces,
It's
Nino.
A big family, man.
En este momento escucharon a Nino Bodify.
There you go.
Yeah, of course.
Ok, bueno, mi siguiente pregunta. Y vamos a divertirnos un poco, ¿ok? Nino, if you could only listen to one music album during the workouts for the rest of your life. ¿Cuál mero?
Ooh.
If you're talking about album...
Well, give me an album. Give me a song.
It's because if it's a song, it's a song.
Well, give me one and one. An album and a song.
Song, it's going to go to Iron Maiden.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Either The Trooper
Love
or
it.
Journey of a Long Distance Runner.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn, boy. You were born in the wrong year. I love it. Good job.
Trust me. Like that. Those are like... Iron Maiden is one of my favorite bands. So if that was rock band, it's going to go to Iron Maiden.
Nice.
They're the best storytellers.
I was not expecting that, but that's good, man.
Album, it's going to go to rap, and it's going to go to a J. Cole one. Yes, profanity is always going to be thrown about it, but it's just the work of art. I've always been one of those, but it's going to be his album. I don't want to get the direction wrong. It's an address, and it's where he grew. But basically, it's where he grew up, and basically, the album is based upon everything that comes to his life, that happened to his life. His adolescent stage, his childhood stage, everything that you could have possibly imagined in life and everyone's life. That's his album. What he had to deal with, what he had to overcome, and all the other things. I really want to get.
You can put it here.
Yeah, we can put it here. It's just going to be
special effects.
Special effects. So hopefully,
just do this.
But it's a J. Cole. It's a J. Cole album. That's going to be my answer. It's a J. Cole.
Wow.
Album.
Okay, I was not expecting that. That was good, man. Good answer. All right.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
Forest Hill Drives.
What?
Forest Hill Drives.
Forest Hill Drives. All right.
What address? You said that
2014. It's a 2014 version. It came out in 2014. It's not the address, but his 20 Forest Hill Drive.
Okay.
Forest Hill Drive.
All right.
Good.
Well, let's all listen to that and see what it's about. See what it's about.
Yeah.
All right.
Pardon the profanity.
Prescribed by Coach Nino. All right. Last question for me. Oh no. Yeah. No, I got two more.
Okay.
You've seen all kinds of fitness trends come and go. Which fitness fad did you think wouldn't last but actually did?
Wow.
Well, they're always coming, man. So which one did you think, nah, that's full of shit? And then, damn, it's still around.
That's a really good one. It's probably going to be... wow. A fad that we still see today. The balance bands. I still see them. I don't know. Have you ever seen those? I still see those when it comes to the kids. When I see, kids walking in from sports performance, and I see kids walking in, like just trying out the Deca, I still see them with those.
Whoop? Like the whoop? Okay.
It's like...
What is it?
They're called balance beams. And supposedly the main goal for them is to keep a stable balance, and it's to help you out being more balanced during your workouts.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, dude, wow. And if I had to go with another one, a fad, it's just gonna be that balance beams is the one that shocked me because that came out when I was in middle school.
Balance bands?
They're balance bands, like wristbands.
And just like little rubber things?
Yeah, the little rubber bands.
Like the Live Strong, they are.
Like kind of like the Live Strong, but it has like a little, I don't know, like
Magnet
aluminum
or
or a magnet or something like
Yeah, I
that.
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Wow.
one.
Okay.
And the second fad that I didn't think would still be here. I don't know. I worked at GNC for a little bit. I never believed until and the energy drinks is one thing, but like pre-workout energy drinks.
Yeah.
There's a difference between those. And those pre-workout energy drinks, to me, I can't handle them.
Yeah.
Completely off.
Yeah.
That one's a boring one. The balance drinks was the interesting.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I think I have my last one.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a tricky one. Describe your coaching philosophy using 3 words.
Ooh.
Okay. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
I like it.
See?
Absolutely true.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
I've always said one thing: if you can't explain a workout in three sentences or in 3 cues, you don't know the workout.
Right.
So keep it simple.
I agree. I think people tend to overthink and overdo, and just because it looks flashy on Instagram, it looks fun to do. But what's the purpose of the workout? Yeah. And it's always keeping it simple. Like, man, I love that one.
Fundamentals.
Absolutely. All right. Last question, bro. Last question. Number 10. Lastly, what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone just starting their fitness journey today?
Today's workout is tomorrow's warm-up. So at first they're never going to be like, what the hell is he talking about? But we've seen so many people progress, and that's what we do here in Bodify. We evaluate them. We make sure they're doing the right thing, and we help them out doing the right thing, proper stance, proper function, proper movement. And they're doing amazing. By the time you know it, someone that could barely do an air squat is now competing for a race, DECA, Spartan. And sometimes they look for challenges. They come to a class and they're like, okay, I remember doing 15s and now I could go to a 30s. I could go to a 30. Now I could go to a 45. Okay, now 45, you know what? Now I'm going to, instead of doing 5 reps, I'm going to go to 15 reps. They always put themselves to the challenge. So that's my little metaphor of saying just like continue working and trust the progression of it. It's the one thing I always tell every client that walks in and they become my brand new client. And the very first day, as soon as they're ready, that day one, I tell them today's workout is going to be tomorrow's warm up. And I tell them that realistically, because one day I'm with one client and she's doing bench press or chest press. And her circuit is a ski erg. 3 months later, I have her doing ski erg, chest press, and this and this and this and this. And that's just the warm up. Yeah. But there's a purpose, obviously.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, it's the weirdest thing. That's just
good. Consistency. That's just really telling them, with consistency and a little bit of discipline, the sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit when it comes to it. I really believe in that. And I've seen so many people progress from that. I've even progressed from that. I think when I first started working here, I was, straight out of the oil fields, right? I'm here thinking like, 2-3 miles was amazing.
Nope. Not anymore.
And I'm now doing ultras and running marathons, and these guys are and it all started with just 2-3 miles. And I go up to Chuy and I went up to Tony bragging. I'm like, hey, is 8 minutes good in a 2-mile run? And then they threw me all these things like, hey, go run with Dan. And they just kept it simple. I'm like, go run with Dan. This is like week 1 of me. I go run with Dan. He's like, I'm going to run 6 miles. I was like, I'm up for the challenge. Never did I ever feel like that again. I can tell you that. Never to that. Ever since that, after that run, did I have that type of pain anymore.
Yeah.
Now everything became easy, challenging, but easy. And that's where I stand today in that part.
Yeah, always accepting challenges. Love it.
Perfecto.
All right, we did good, man.
Nino,
Appreciate it.
Buenas respuestas.
A little blurs here and there, but we're good.
Did good, man. You did good.
Thank you, thank you. Nino, platícale a la gente, ¿cómo les puedes ayudar aquí en Bodify también?
Yeah.
So,
Ok, tus clases también, aquí los están y todo.
I teach 5:15 athlete. I highly recommend y'all come try out a class.
5:15 a.m.
5:15 a.m. athlete.
Right.
All right. I also got your 5 a.m. athlete strong class at Bodify South. That one's always going to be coming for me. 5:15 a.m. athletes, and then after that, with sports performance coming by, I have sports performance at 7:30 a.m. for the elites, 10:30 for the upcoming, and then other than that, I have my clients from.
Yeah, always available for personal training. He's a great personal trainer.
Always available for personal training. Just tell me the schedule. As long as it could fit in with my schedule, we're going to make it happen. And even if it doesn't, I will find a way to make it happen.
Tell them about your Instagram.
Oh, Nino Tarantino. I try to tag every single time. But Nino Tarantino, Facebook, it's just the simple name, Nino Flores. That's my name. That's my nickname. If you want to know my real name, it's Antonino Flores.
What's your next race?
Deca Fit. For sure. Next month, looking forward, hitting that podium. I promise you that. It's a guarantee. Gonna be working my ass off, but yes, it's a guarantee. And then after that, Dallas Ultra.
Nice.
Coming back to that.
Fun.
Coming back.
Some ultra fun.
All
Some
right.
ultra fun.
Renewing valve.
Yes. I have to get those tattoos, man.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate
Nino,
all
thank
that.
you. Pete, gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you,
See
guys.
you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
This episode was produced by Bodify Functional Fitness.